Okay, Mark. Chris Christie, Ted Cruz, Rand Paul, John Kasich, and a little bit Marco Rubio today all basically said, no, I think if we knew now, if we knew back then what we now know, no Iraq war. Wouldn't have been for it, wouldn't have proposed it, wouldn't have done it. Why is this guy, Jeb Bush, having such a hard time coming down to the same place as all of his Republican rivals?
He's looking horrible, and his supporters are getting a little freaked out about what's going on. I think it's two things. I think, one, it's psychological. He just doesn't want to be in the psychodrama of seeming to repudiate his brother. And two, I think it's practical. He doesn't want to get into this topic because then there'll be lots of questions about, do you agree with your brother or not on specific things?
Look, on one reading of the question, and there are various ways you can read this question, but on one reading of the question, which is literally, if you knew back then that there was no weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, would you have invaded? The answer should be obviously no. I mean, it's not clear to me. Maybe Dick Cheney would say yes still, but not very many other people would say yes to that because that was the whole pretext for the war. How hard? I mean, this should not be hard for him.
It shouldn't be. Although, again, there's a fuzziness to the questions to other people and to him. But he needs to get a decisive answer to this. And the fact that he gave the answer he gave to Handy yesterday and the answer he gave today, anyone outside his campaign would tell you these are bad answers. He needs better answers.
Two things. He said, I'm my own man. There's going to be daylight between me and my brother. This is a topic on which that should be true. And second, this is the single most anticipated question of the whole Jeb Bush campaign. He has to have a clear answer. He doesn't have it yet.
Let's wait for part 4 and see if he can get an answer that works. All right, the